Thank you for tuning in to another edition of the PulseWave Report with yours truly, Dex the Algo Capitalist, aka the Vulcan, coming to you live from PulseWaveTrading.com, home of the world famous PulseWave Price Trigger Reports. All right, so we have been really tracking the algo shifts for you, major algo shifts that are being occurring in these markets. So we're going to take a quick look at the three amigos, which is gold, silver, and Bitcoin. And we're going to take a look and see exactly what is shaping up. All right, so starting off first with gold, just take a look at where we are here. So as you can see with gold, you know, the market's still stuck in the mud. The bears are still in control, okay? The market bias is to the downside right now, and that has not changed. Okay, you're not really getting too much conviction one way or the other, but the truth of the matter is the bears are now in control. All right, so until that changes, we still just have to go with what the market is giving us. You know what I mean? You can't really do anything else with that. You have to take it for what it is. So at this time, this is where we are, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so until the market turns, we got to go what we got to go with. All right, so right now, bears are still in control of the gold market. Well, what about the silver market? Okay, so silver's been flip-flopping up here. Okay, so right now, the bulls are still in control of the silver market. That has not changed, which is very, very interesting, is it not? So we have a rally alert now in silver for tonight into tomorrow's trading. It's looking like the market may want to break out again. So I tell you, the volatility is here to stay, folks, as these major algo shifts are underway. You know, something's got to give, and at this point, we don't know which is going to be. Are we going to break out, or are we going to break down? We just don't know yet. It's one of those things where you just don't know what it is that you don't know. So you have to take what you got and trade what the market's giving you. You got some false breakouts, false breakdowns, but the only thing you can do is keep moving with what you got. Just take what the market's giving you. Don't try to overthink it. Don't try to second guess it. Just do what you got to do. All right, because you just have to be prepared each day, and that's what the reports are there for, to help guide you so that you can be on the right side of the market. All right, so don't try to overthink it. Don't try to second guess yourself. Just go with what you know. And it's just as simple as that. All right, so follow the rules on the report and you should do pretty well. All right, that's all you got to do. Follow the rules on the report and you'll be fine. Everything else is what it is. Okay, I can't stress that to you enough, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so at this point, we're just flip-flopping around up here. And it's really difficult because you're moving in a longer term pattern. Like here on this silver, you're still in the bar of September the 21st. At the end of the day, that's where you are. All right, and if you can see, here we are almost Christmas, and we're still trading in this range. You have not broken out of this range. The market is not trending. All right, it's just consolidating, and it's doing it outside of the Kumo cloud. So that's all you got. That's all it's giving you. All right. All right, let's move on and see what else we can see what else we got here. Okay, so all right, so that's that. Let's take a look at a couple more things here. All right, and then we'll call it a day. Okay. All right, let's see here. Okay, here we go. Here we go. All right. Now, we were going to do the webinar today, but we've switched it to tomorrow. So it'll be tomorrow morning after the pre-market post scan report. It'll be directly after that. It means tomorrow's report is going to be pretty quick, and then we're going to be ready to do the webinar at 10 o'clock. It's supposed to be 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow morning. All right. So that's just FYI. That is what we are planning to do tomorrow. All right. Let's see here. What else I got? Give me just a second. Takes a second for me to find everything. All right. All right. So the next chart we have up here is going to be, let's see here. All right, here is our Bitcoin chart. All right, so in the Bitcoin chart, believe it or not, the bears are still in control of this market as well. All right, so you still have a bearish bias in the market at this point in time, as the market has now put in a short-term top. The question is it going to break out again? That's yet to be seen. There's a high probability that that could happen. So that's why the PulseWave reports are going to be your best bet. It's going to tell you exactly what to look for and how to position yourself in that particular market. I think right now the market is doing exactly what I expected to do. Your support zone is between 22,000 and 20,000. Just as I told you weeks ago, way back in here, when I gave you my long-term analysis. Do you remember? And right now, the market is setting up projections just as I told you, to the number. Look at that. 1 support, 2 support. You can't make this stuff up, folks. I try to tell people. And this was told to you way back here. Before the market it even broke 20,000, I was telling you that. Do y'all recall? Go back and take a look at September the 6th, 2020 video. And then I think I did another one after that, longer term Bitcoin analysis. All right, so here's the Australian dollar. All right, here's this one. This one is also consolidating. You had this big drop here, followed by 2 back-to-back narrow range inside days. So the market is squeezing, and then eventually you're going to get a break. I believe that break will be to the downside because the bears are still in control of the market, selling rallies, and this is a major bearish pointer. The trend line right here around the 73.50 level is now in play for the Australian dollar. What about the Canadian dollar? Well, right now the bulls are in control of this market. This one has a bullish bias to it. Here's your rally alert, and here's all this upside production. Here's your overhead trend line resistance, which is your initial target. So I think Canadian dollar is doing exactly what it's supposed to be doing. What about Ethereum? Well, take a look at Ethereum. We have switched from a bullish to a bearish bias. The bears are truly in control of the market. Here's your crash alert. Here's your downside production. And here's your initial target, which is the trend line support around the 520-ish level on Ethereum. Can't make this stuff up. That's why the power of the reports are right here. All right. Those of you who subscribe had the power in your hands, and you already knew about all this. All right, here is your Litecoin, okay? What do we got in Litecoin? We got the break, all right? Here's the crash alert. Here's the downside production, all right? Bars are being closely held, trading in a range. However, the trend line support down here is in play for this market still, all right? Bears have wrestled the control of the market. It is now a bearish bias in your Litecoin. All right, next is THETA. This is someone requested to see this chart. So here's your THETA chart. All right. Chart's all jacked up, but you can see right here your rally alert, and right here is your upside production. All right. So this one is making its way toward the overhead trend line resistance, and it's keeping on going. So right now, THETA is in the bull's hands. The market has a bullish bias to it. Here's the elongated weekly trend line momentum resistance. So you can see that going right there. So that one's also looking good on the bullish perspective. And then your last but not least, your XRP Ripple. All right, here was your crash alert here. And look at this amazing downside production on your Ripple. See why having the pulse waves is so important? Because you got the alert here, and then you got all that downside production. Incredible, right? I know. So right now, you've hit your initial target at the trend line support, and your secondary target's been hit, which is the Kumo cloud. I don't know if it's going to do anything else, but all your targets have been hit. So if you're using the pulse wave, you should be definitely popping your way through this one, lock in those profits, or maybe even take profit altogether. All right, so there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The markets are doing what they're supposed to be doing, just as we anticipated. All right, so tomorrow morning, Lord willing, we're going to have that that webinar at 10 o'clock, the Bitcoin webinar. It's going to be for beginners, but it could be also a refresher course for those that already have some experience trading with it. And remember, PulseWaveTrading.com, you can take advantage of the quarantine Christmas special deals that we got going on. If you just go to PulseWaveTrading.com, use the coupon code listed on the website, and you'll be able to save a ton of money. And remember, bulls make money, bears make money, and pigs get slaughtered. So remember to take what you can and give nothing back. And I'm out. Peace.